on for too long. Probably a very strange hobby.
As he came back a moment later to try and get into the window in my room. That afternoon and evening was pretty normal as she remembers it. My dad came home from his job. He worked as a part-time cop and worked in a local hardware store. We then all had dinner, did homework, played, and did the usual family things before bed. That night around 12 to 1 a.m., this bald-headed dude had parked down the street at a small industrial park and walked up to our house and tried to get in through my sister's window, which woke her up, and she then screamed when she saw the man nearly opening the window as it wasn't locked. My dad stormed in and tried to shove the guy out or tried to hit him with the nightstick he had. My sister doesn't remember exactly, and this caused the guy to run off, but only for a short time, as he came back a moment later to try and get into the window in my room.
Oh gosh, I was just wondering, if I thought the sister was also in the bedroom, and then I was like, hang on, wouldn't he have like seen if this like random dude just suddenly started climbing through the window? No, it was in her room. So I guess her room is like a little further away from the brother's room. And the guy came back. Wait, hang on. Didn't the father attack him with a shovel? I feel like that would deter me from sneaking back into someone's place. Not that I would sneak back into someone's place. FBI, open up!
He tried opening the window, but it was locked because my mom didn't want my brother and I to open it because our bed was right up against it. My sister said I screamed as loud as I could, and my mom went in to get my brother and I while my dad tried to go after him by running out of the front door to chase him.
Oh, this guy's a... I kind of forgot that the sister was like 9, and it only just occurred to me that this grown-ass man is just kind of crawling through the window. It was just like completely unfair. I was just like, oh, you know, he's just coming into the house, I don't know, like to burgle something, but no.
But to no avail, as the guy hauled ass right through our backyard. The way our backyard was situated had it backed up right against a small rail yard that is part of the aforementioned small industrial park down the street from us. Between our small neighborhood and that rail yard was a very good amount of very dense trees that always made the backyards very, very dark. So my dad didn't want to get attacked by him there. So instead he went back inside.
Wait, hang on. A bear?
I didn't want to get attacked by him there. So instead he went back inside to our house, called the police. Then he called our elderly neighbor to make sure they were okay while our mom took care of us kids. This is all my sister could remember from that night herself, as this was a very long time ago. Neither of us could recall anything else after that either, and the story just sort of stops right there. My father sadly passed away in the hospital, so we aren't able to ask him. And given all of that, none of us have really thought to ask our mom yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be like the next step. I think that's the end. That's an interesting dream. You know, maybe instead of being scared, we should have let him in.
But maybe I'll ask her soon.
I feel like that's not too long ago.
The story goes back to the 90s. I was 7 or 8 and going home from school, a 5-minute walk in a safe district. But there was something waiting for me on my way home that day. I remember a man, a smile, a big hand reaching to me to shake my small one, and 2 meters away there was another man leaning on a car with its door open. I did shake his hand, and I remember him not wanting to let go of my hand. He had started asking questions about school and teachers. I was answering the questions while trying to liberate my hand. Then out of nowhere, my best friend in elementary school of that year showed up, shouted my name, and stood not too close but not far away from watching us.
Then
the man stopped smiling, let loose of my hand, and went to the car looking frustrated. My friend looked scared and serious. I totally forgot all about this 2 minutes of my life because I didn't know what tragedy I escaped. Then somehow the memories re-emerged after 20 years.
20
and I then
years?
understood that it was a kidnapping attempt.
Okay, that was a really short one. A lot of children related stories is what I'm seeing. A bit of a trend I have found. Children are very popular in this time of year. Santa, I don't want a dog or a TV or presents. I want little children.
Last night I awoke to the unsettling noise of loud banging and my dog's frantic barking. Living alone with my girlfriend, we have grown accustomed to our neighbors' domestic disputes, and I have to call the police often. I stumbled to the bathroom, as the walls there are thin and separated our duplex from theirs. As I approached the bathroom door, the entire house was dark, and a tall shadow was in my bathtub. I wasn't wearing my glasses, and I'm incredibly nearsighted, so I struggled to discern whether the shadow was merely the shower curtain or what it was.
Oh.
Then the shadow spoke. I don't know what he said, but the gut-wrenching panic I felt is still fresh. I screamed and fled back to my bedroom, slamming the door behind me. My girlfriend, now awake and terrified, joined me as I dialed the police. They instructed me to lock the door, but my bedroom doesn't have one.
But your bedroom doesn't have a door or doesn't have a lock? You know, you gotta be specific about this, because if your bedroom doesn't have a door, I'm a little more concerned.
With the banging growing louder and more aggressive, I braced myself against the door, praying that help would arrive in time. To my relief, the police arrived swiftly, in only 5 minutes. When I finally emerged from the bedroom, I found that they had dragged him naked from the bathtub because he had been trying to shower. They were questioning him on
Naked?
my couch while he was handcuffed. He was apparently incredibly drunk,
Naked?
and this was the one night that we forgot to lock the doors. Gotta love it.
I was a little worried that the trend would continue. It was just a drunken man having a shower, you know, good for him. You know, overall, seeing a lot of incest and it's nice to go back to somewhere somewhat normal. Okay, that is all for today. Thank you for watching. I know it's been a while. This is not a regular thing. I'm really disappointed in you for not hitting that like and subscribe button. So hit it now, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.